Dr. Skiti. I am the academic director of the MSc in Management Online. I'm an assistant professor of management here here at UCD Smurfit, and I'm very excited to actually introduce you to this very innovative program that we have here at Smurfit. So I just want to kind of like show you like a few kind of like provide with a small introduction of our master in management. The first thing that I want to actually discuss is like, first of all, like Smurfit is the top business school in Ireland, and is like one of the top business schools in Europe. So if you are someone who is actually want to build on your qualification with a business specialization, UCD Smurfit offers this MSc in management for you, right? So this is, I mean, we are a leading business school in Ireland and in Europe, and this master program is for students without a business background, right? So this is like a very important aspect of this masters. So we tend to have students from very diverse academic backgrounds. We have engineers, we have lawyers, we have people from the arts, we have nurses, we have doctors, non-business disciplines, right? So people who are actually already working, they are doing their own thing, they have their own career in one of these areas, and they want to, the people who want to actually get a promotion, they want to actually go to a management role. So you might be engineer, you might be lawyer, you might be a nurse, but you want to make the transition to a management role, right? So this is like a master for you, right? So if you don't have like a business background, but you want to actually switch to a management role, and at the same time, you cannot commit in a traditional full-time schedule, right? So this is like the second aspect of this master. Number one, this is like for non-business majors. Number two, it is a very flexible program, which is online and it is part-time, right? So if you don't want to commit in a full-time and you are not in a non-business, this is like the program that this is a program that is designed for you, right? So so we offer a program that is for non-business majors, and we kind of like assume that the students that will join us will not have any background in these business areas, right? So you will join our program and we will provide a comprehensive list of various management courses, and we will aim to actually help you to build your analytical skills to analyze modern business challenges, right? So it doesn't matter whether you are working right now in a hospital or you're working in an architecture office. In this masters, we assume that you don't have any prior business education, and we will try to actually teach you the most modern management theories and tools to actually succeed in your future management careers. We have lots of work in group, right? So the program is online, is part-time, but we encourage working in groups, and we have various workshops and seminars, and we will like our students to actually build their analytical skills, but also their strong personal and professional skills. We offer like various, as I said, like various workshops and seminars together with a very comprehensive list of management courses. We are building a graduate with a business degree that they can use to actually promote, the students can use to actually promote their future business career. Some examples of the courses, as I said, the list is very comprehensive. So we start in the first year with various modern courses. We have accounting, we have finance, we have marketing, we have HRM, human resource management, we have leadership, global leadership and teams. So we kind of like introduce you to the first batch of management courses. I mean, our students will not have a background in these courses, so we will build the knowledge for all of this during the first year. Then the second year, we complete the list of management courses with strategic management, supply chain, economics, and then we have also project management, the managing of innovative projects, and finally a business simulation course. So how is this delivered online? So we have like most of the material is actually already available. The content is asynchronous. We have also like some synchronous material as well. We try to be as clear as possible about like how content is actually delivered. And our professors record videos with the highest possible fidelity. And although the content is asynchronous, our professors are always available to our students with about questions or about like making like topics more clear, the material more clear, but with the extra advantage of flexibility, right? So the big difference with a full-time program is that this master is flexible, right? So most of the work that you have to do is during the weekends. We have like some synchronous material, but we understand that our students are actually very busy, and there are many things going on in our students' lives, but we also provide like a very high quality material as well, right? So we provide very high quality modules plus the flexibility of the asynchronous content. We have like a few very fundamental issues that or accomplishments that we want our students to actually get after this this master. And of course, the main thing is to actually become a management graduate of UCD Smurfit. But we want you to actually build your community through this master. Take advantage of the very high flexibility. We have like students that coming from very diverse backgrounds, very diverse industries. This is one of the very important aspects of this master. Through the asynchronous content and the way you handle it, you actually get digital literacy as well. And after you actually graduate with this, then you can go beyond by having like a management degree from UCD Smurfit. We have like a very dedicated program manager. I mean, there we have like a very qualified and very determined and knowledgeable program manager that can help you with any issues that you can have like throughout the year. Provide support and advice on all course matters. We have Jer can provide you with all administrative and academic. A very important aspect of this master is also that we have a dedicated like a support officer like Jer, together with me and your professors, to actually help you succeed in this master degree. This, as I said, is a master degree which is for non-business majors, right? So a minimum second-class honors degree in non-business discipline. We are flexible in non-degree holders. You will apply online and we will see your application, but we are very flexible in this. We have like these are like some information about the fees. So please consider us and let us know about any questions that you might have, either to admissions or to us directly. And you can also email me. My name is Dr. Tedi Skiti, so you can send me directly like any questions that you might have. Thank you so much. And I see like there are some, I mean, there's also like Salvatore here. So Salvatore, I just want to ask, uh, I don't know, like you are a student of this master's. So can you tell us a bit like how you actually chose this master degree? Like what were your thoughts
Yes.
when you actually applied and you joined this master program?
Yes, thank you everyone, and thanks for having me here today. Most of the things you already covered basically are most my thinking when I chose this master, and I was actually looking at two specific things. I was looking for a reputable at the international recognized university as UCD, and this is something you mentioned, is really well known in Europe, but also worldwide. And second, the main things I needed flexibility. As you said, is like a high flexibility program, and I can confirm that. In my role, I'm a professional seller. I work from IBM, and I have a daily commitment that most of the time goes behind the 9 to 5 schedule. Because you need to meet clients, you need to train yourself every day if new products come up. So I personally have an agenda quite busy, so I needed a professional course that helped me to develop new management skill. And like this program seems like a good fit for me. So I was basically researching online. If you ask me which step I took, I started with Google search, then I went into forum, and basically I realized that UCD was providing all the things I needed. And so I did the application, it was successful, and then I started the course. So the two main things was, the reputation of the university and the flexibility that still helps me, grow through the week, and was something unique, I think.
And we are very happy to have you, Salvatore, in general, not only in this webinar. So during your experience in the master degree, can you tell us a bit your experience with the courses? Like what was your favorite course? Like what were the nice things about like teaching, and also about the teaching, and also like what were the challenges?
Yeah, again, like the main things I liked. So I'm at the second year, as I'm in the first semester of the second year. What I can say, the main thing about the program that I really like is the flexibility. How this translates into practice. Basically, we use a platform that is called Brightspace. So it's an online portal where there are all the lectures already there for you to go and check them whenever you need at your own pace. You can decide to do at night or during weekends, or there are sometimes, live schedule lecture, and I recommend to attend those because that's a great opportunity. You have to speak with your classmates, with the students, with your peers, and also ask questions to the professors for example, assignment that are going to be on the schedule, or whichever question you need. So um, one things I really like the experience so far, yeah, is how is bright space and all the information you need. It's like a big book with all the information you can find at your fingertip whenever you have time to do so. And also, I really like the diversity in the classes. You were saying there are different background in the class. Like we come from hospitality, from IT, and so on. The one you just said, veterinary, and so this I think it's really important because especially when you do a group assignment and you talk with each other and you propose new idea on how you conduct the assignment, you can see the different point of view of your peers. So this I think is really important because give you a different again perspective on something that maybe you were so sure about it, and helps you grow. And it's something that I think is really important, because if we were all coming from financial or from politician studies or whatever, like it's more easy to have everything clear, and probably you go in the same direction. But in this case, it's really a challenge because different idea come up together, and yeah.
Salvatore, as you said, you are in sales.
Yeah.
Let me add that you are an expert in sales, not just sales, right? So,
Yeah.
if you see like Salvatore's LinkedIn, you're very accomplished in sales, and in general, you have like a very complete CV in sales. So I just want to ask, as an expert in your field, plus the things that you get from this master, like how do you see your future after this? Like, do you see like a clear benefit having like a MSc in management in your CV?
Yeah. That's a good point because it depends on as you realize looking at my LinkedIn profile or my CV, like it's more now than 9 years I've been in sales, and usually sales is already a career. You can just step in a senior role and still be an individual contributor. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm a team leader of a small sales team. But because I want to step into more senior role and not more, let's say, individual contributor, but more for the company, a more wider management position, this master personally will give me, the confidence and the credibility in terms of seniority people within the company to allow me to do this, do this big step. And also there are positions again within my company that the master degree is actually a required field you need. So without that, I couldn't move forward. So that's also a reason why I wanted to take this course, so far from my first bachelor degree that was almost 13 years ago. So, and again, because it's fully online, I had the possibility to schedule my week and also my personal commitment to find the perfect studying career.
Yeah. Something that I didn't mention in the presentation and goes back to your point, Salvatore, is like we aim our students to be like Salvatore, right? So we aim our students to be highly accomplished, successful professionals that they want to actually just go a bit beyond in their professional career with a master degree in management, right? So we try to actually build a group of students that are accomplished. We do not assume that they have any background in management education, but we want to actually kind of like give all this comprehensive knowledge in education, in management education, to actually help them go to the next level. So the group of students that we get, we try to be very accomplished, but busy in professionals, and we provide the flexibility for them. Plus, a very big group of alumni, not only of this master, right? Already there are, this is like a relatively new master degree, and there are alumni, but in the broader family of the UCD Smurfit, which is like a very large alumni group of thousands of students in various positions, like across Ireland and Europe, right? So if you see all management positions in top tech companies in Ireland, and now slowly in Europe as well, they have like the UCD Smurfit trademark with them, right? So, we are bringing successful professionals, but the students that are actually coming are also like getting this network and relationship as well, right? So like this big alumni network that only UCD offers in Ireland. So thank you so much, Salvatore. I think like these are like main points. I don't know if there are other questions.
Tedi, we have a question about our GLP program that we offer for our master's students. And, obviously most of our master's students are on campus. So one person is asking us, can they participate in the GLP Global Leadership Program as part of your program?
Yes. The short answer is yes. It is something to make very clear is like, this is a program of UCD Smurfit, right? So the big difference with other programs, the only difference is that we provide the flexibility and it's online, and that's it. Other than that, it's a fully recognized, it's a fully big part of Smurfit. You get the same benefits as any UCD Smurfit. And we try to always provide like something new. Let me give you an example. This year, the UCD, I mean, our master has an exchange program with IE Business School, the MSc online and the MSc full-time program. We offer a new exchange program. Every year, the things that are available to other UCD students are available also to UCD, to the MSc online, right? So you get alumni, you get comprehensive business education, and you get everything new that happens that we offer to other Smurfit students.
Yeah, and I think on that note, in the terms of the Global Leadership Programme, it is an opportunity for our students to get involved in, social corporate endeavours, working on projects, getting to do, work with companies or organisations that they, you wouldn't normally probably have access to.
Yeah.
And build up, all those key competencies in terms of teamwork or collaboration or prioritization and some critical thinking as well, outside of the actual academia, outside of the academic part of the programme. So for someone, obviously a lot of our students have extensive work experience like Salvatore that we're talking to here, but some of our students also wouldn't have that much experience and might have graduated quite recently. So this is an opportunity to kind of widen and develop their skills in those what we call soft skills areas that employers are always going to be looking for, coupled with like an excellent, educational background essentially. So it's probably something that it isn't widely known that just what you said, Tedi, just because the programme is online does not mean that you are removed from campus life essentially, and you don't have access to everything that our other students do. Like, as you said, alumni, it is important to say that our alumni network is bigger than any other business school in Ireland because we're the longest in operation essentially.
Absolutely,
and, yeah, and those alumni are located globally. So that's really important because, again, our students on our part-time Masters in Management are located all over the world. That's one of the beauties of the programme, that everybody is not just located in Ireland or in Dublin. They're coming from everywhere, and that diversity and peer-to-peer learning that our students give each other is really important and really valuable, should I say. And then linking in with alumni that might be in their part of the world, and having that commonality in terms of trying to, find a pathway to progress their career or, seek out new opportunities that mightn't have been obvious at first, So just for anybody who's interested in the programme, it's important to note that, as well as the actual material and the student experience that Salvatore is referring to. Do we have any more questions, Amanda? I think somebody's asking about the fees. So the fees are €8,830 per year, so for each year. And the good news is that there's no difference between an EU student and a non-EU student, because a lot of our other programmes, it's a government regulation that we have to charge a slightly higher rate for our non-EU students. And the good news is that that's not the case here for the Masters in Management part-time. So it's all the same. And those fees are paid in 6 equal instalments. So basically in September, in January and in May, I think it is, of each year. So just, you can organise your cash flow. It's not a case that you have to have all the money upfront straight away, because our students are generally working. So, they can kind of organise their finances around that to make it very doable. And I suppose if those fees feel that, they're very high or they're a little bit expensive, to be honest with you, if you research some of the other, universities that will be at our level, they're actually a lot more expensive, say in the UK. So we feel like we're giving a very good value product. And also it's an investment. It basically, if you spend money on your education when you've left college and you're working, you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your career. So you will see that payoff within, a year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, where you will have had, the impact and hopefully the salary increase to make it all worthwhile, as well as the invaluable experience and knowledge and, kind of enjoyable experience that you've had doing your master's. So that's what I would say. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I work in admissions. So my name is Mairead Mulvey. I was a little bit late this evening because I was in another webinar, but I work in admissions, and basically the criteria for our Management Online is to have an undergraduate degree with a minimum of a 2-2 in your degree. If you have some experience, fabulous, great. But if you don't have any experience, that's not a problem. Now, the type of degree we would, we generally enroll people that have a non-business, I'm going to say that again, non-business degree. So somebody coming from humanities or engineering or science or, art, anything like that, and they want to get that business kind of component to their offering, essentially, to put it on their CV, to have that knowledge, and they can have that impact. Then their specialization that they specialized in terms of their undergraduate degree, and then their business and their management skills that they can apply to, as I said, add value to their organization that they're working with. We will look and consider people who have potentially some business modules within their degree, but we look at the transcripts. Tedi, our academic director, will kind of review the transcripts, and we just want to make sure that your experience is worthwhile and you're not overlapping too much potentially on the degree that you've done before, and you're getting the value out of our master's degree. The other types of candidates that we're very happy to consider are candidates who may have no degree. And sometimes people like that think that I don't qualify, I'm not eligible, I can never do a master's. That's not true, first of all. If you have a significant professional experience, ideally some leadership experience, where you have been potentially in a management role or a supervisory role, we're more than happy to consider you, essentially. And we have a process, what we call a non-standard applicant process, where Tedi reviews your CV, and then potentially you have an interview, and you're asked questions about what's motivating you to do the program, what have you done before, what do you hope to achieve from that. Have you anything to add to that, Tedi? Would you sort of...
I might actually jump in here and mention that we have 1 minute remaining for the
webinar.
And Tedi, while you're answering that, could you also answer the question of if is there a distinction between online versus in person for the MSc in management?
Thanks, Amanda. I mean, this is Natasha's question. The answer is no difference. There's no difference between the two degrees. The only difference is the full-time is generally non-business majors that have they have graduated recently and they have time to actually do a full-time master degree. The MSc online, the one that we're talking about, is professionals that they don't want to actually put their career on hold, and for various reasons they want to do like a part-time online program because of that flexibility, right? So in terms of like material, in terms of professors, in terms of degree, in terms of opportunities, is exactly the same. So it doesn't make any difference. The mode of delivery changes, right? So that's the only thing that changes. Everything else is the same. So we're always available for questions. So I know that as Amanda mentioned, that we are exactly on time. So we like to be on time exactly. Whatever questions you have, we're always available. Like Mairead is there, and admissions is there. I am available. Jerry is available. Just send them us an email.